Now more is less with Cox Internet and Cox Mobile. From fiber-powered internet.
Is that better? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why I need mods. Let me know if this is better. If it's too low, let me turn up just a little bit. This should be better. Let me know if this is good. Better? Okay. Thank you. So yeah, like I was saying, this week's schedule, as far as today, I'll be live 6:30, 8:30, and then tomorrow I'll be live. Thursday I'll be live, and then Friday I'll be out of town, but I might do a London stream to make up from yesterday's stream. I might do that. This is gonna be my last week in this room, and then I'm moving, guys, and then next week I should have a different setup. But But yeah, Discord should be up and running as well, guys. Should be active. All my links should be working out. And yeah, end of the month, we might trade NFP Friday. And then I have a video dropping sometime this week. All right. So let's talk about it. Gold is still respecting its range right here, right? Or if we want, we can do this. We can make this 1. We can say this is 2. We go on the daily time frame. You can clearly see that it is respecting that range as well. We said we're gonna name this 2, right? Yep. So it's respecting its range, right? It had a nice bounce off of that newly formed support. And now I'm making its way up to that newly formed or that overall resistance. So if anything, we want to see gold push back up near 207 so that we can get a nice push down. So if price decides to range a little bit, we can catch that nice sell entry. Now again, there's also a scenario where price decides to fail to hold in this range and push back in to range 1. We could get that as well. That's also a possibility. So keep a good eye on gold this morning because realistically, that's only what, about 60 pips away from support. And then over here, that's about 100, which seems a lot, but gold moves pretty fast, especially during the overlapping sessions. So we could potentially get some movement this morning and see potential setups for gold. All right, AUD, USD. Let's see. All right, so price is looking pretty choppy. It is ranging on the lower time frame. So in the 4-hour, I could box all this up, right? And say that price is technically ranging because it's going in and out. We have this nice resistance. It made a touch right here. It made a touch right here. Failed to make another touch, but as you guys can see, price is pretty much ranging. So we're trying to see if we could get a break because we do have some orders right here that need to be taken out. Where's my emoji? Here we go. So because we have a touch right here and a touch right here, a lot of sellers were in this market at some point in time, but these orders were never grabbed. So if we do have a nice breakout, we could get a nice clean break before it decides to retrace to that next level. Plus we have all this that needs to be filled as well. So that's something I'm going to keep an eye on this morning. This is AUD USD. And gold, let's go ahead and mark it green as well because we're going to keep an eye on this pair this morning. We just analyzed AUD USD. Okay, on to the next. AUD JPY. Okay, so what do we have going on here? Let's go and delete this. This. Okay, so starting on the daily time frame. Let's see what we got. So price is pushing up right now. Let's go on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, yes, we could say price is ranging because this does look like some sort of range since it's not a clear trend. We have price moving in and out, making a touch right here, making a few touches over here as well, forming some sort of support. But it's not the cleanest range, right? Because if we look at the flip side, we don't really have a touch at that resistance. We have a touch right here, and we have a touch right here. So some liquidity is being built up, but I'm a little iffy because of this over here. It's not the cleanest traffic you'll see, but price is moving out of this range. So if anything, we look for a retracement since we pretty much missed that break to have a continuation. So that's on AUD JPY. Plus, any JPY pair is pretty sketchy, especially this morning. I believe we had news all day. Yeah, so this was yesterday, October 30th, tentative. This is the BOJ Outlook Report, BOJ Policy Rate and Monetary Policy Statement on JPY. So it's a little sketchy. That's okay. I'm going to refresh this as well because it's the 31st. Let's see what we have. So today, on a Tuesday at 8:30 a.m., we have news on CAD and USD. This is GDP and Unemployment Cost Index. 10 a.m., we have news on USD, CB Consumer Confidence. And then later today at 5:45, we have news on NZD. This is the unemployment change, unemployment rate. And if we look throughout the week, guys, we in fact do have NFP on November 3rd, aka Friday, aka first Friday of every month. So I might be live for that, as I used to always trade NFP. We'll see. Since we did miss Monday's live, I might just do London and kind of talk about it to prepare you guys for 8:30 news. That's what I might do, since I am going to be on the road on Friday. That's what I'll do. Sound good? All right, so that's what's going on this morning. And then, of course, let's go check FX Street. Okay. So, what do we have here? Euro USD climbs above 1065 after EU data. Euro USD forecast euro recovery loses momentum ahead of inflation data. Okay. So again, the reason why I use this website, I just like to get a good idea of what price did before and what it might do in terms of predicting the forecast. So gold price turns higher, seems posed and registered its biggest monthly gain since November. Gold price attracts some dip buying on Tuesday following an intraday slide to the 1990. Okay. GU is advancing towards 1220 European trading hours on Tuesday. Let's move this over here. All right, so the next pair, CAD JPY. Notice how every JPY pair has a lot of bullish momentum right now. So if anything, we wait for that nice pullback. But on CAD JPY, was this the trade that I took yesterday? I sent the trade into the Discord. Let me check real quick. Hope you guys can see that. Yep, okay. What was it? USD. Okay, so this is the trade that I took yesterday and closed in drawdown on USD JPY. So not CAD JPY, it's USD JPY. Okay. So before we talk about Euro, let's talk about CAD. So in the daily time frame, let's go and delete all this. This is from last week. We see prices clearly pushing up, right? So we move on the 4 hour. We can start to trail price to see what's going on. So don't really have clear structure on the downside. We have this nice wick that price did react off of eventually, right? Forming some sort of support. We also have all this data in the past to confirm that this is in fact a solid zone or line that people are using to classify it as some sort of support that price is reacting off of, right? Scaling on the 2 hour, we see that price also reacting off of it. It is pushing up currently, and let's say if price was around this area, many would say this would be our resistance, right? Because price is making a few touches, so we have support resistance. If we continue, price clearly just shot up past that zone. Going on the 30-minute, we can see how price is more reactive off of that newly formed support, making this into another range. So if anything, now we want to wait for pullbacks to look for an entry. Even scaling up on the 2 hour, we see that price is still bullish, but it needs some sort of exhaust, right? So right now it's pushing up. We want to wait for it to push back down if we want to see some sort of trend happen, right? So if anything, we would wait for price to fall back at that newly formed support to catch a nice entry to the upside. So I'm gonna mark that green for now. All right, so Euro AUD kind of looks the same, right? Kind of looks the same. Let's go and delete all of this. All right, on the daily time frame, we see price is pushing up. 4 hour. Let's see what's going on. All right, so on the 30-minute, I noticed that we have this nice gap that needs to be filled eventually, right? If we're talking about zones or that FVG on the 30-minute, this is a zone that price is attracted to. So if anything, we'd wait for price to hit this nice 30-minute FVG to look for some entry because it does need to close that gap. So I can mark that green. Euro CAD. Starting the daily time frame, price is pushing up. Let's delete everything from last week. Let's go on the 4 hour, see what we see. All right, so one thing that I'm noticing is that price is forming a huge gap that we could try to take advantage of this morning. We also have a nice FEG right here. We can push this out, and price is clearly reacting off of that zone. But if anything, we want to try to catch that nice HPI entry. So instead of hopping in right here, anticipating for some sells, we would wait for price to hit that 100% level so that our stop loss can be at a better spot. So I'm gonna put an alert at around what, 147,679. I'll just say watch price, just so we're aware. Seven nine. You just put watch price. We don't need caps. All right, so one thing I want to talk about real quick, when you guys have gaps like this, sometimes you'll see them at the start of every week, like on Monday. I know this is on the 4 hour time frame, so this happened a while back, but price is filling this gap right here. So 9 times out of 10, when you have gaps like this, guys, it does get filled eventually. That's what price is doing right now. But even on the daily time frame, you can see how price is filling that whole void right there. But I'm probably not going to trade this pair this morning because I'm not a huge fan of CHF. But I just have it just in case. Well, that's just something I just spotted. I wanted to talk about real quick. Euro GBP. So lots going on. Let's go and delete all this. Let's go on the daily time frame. Okay. So on my daily time frame, I can see how price is kind of divided into two ranges. You know, if I take my marker and just place a line right here, just looking at price as a whole, you can see how price was ranging over here for some time. It had this nice break. All these consecutive bearish candles would have divided this into two ranges. So now price is trying to determine if it wants to respect that newly formed resistance or push back into this range, right? So scaling on the 4 hour, we can see price is making its way up. We could get a break this morning and then a nice retracement. Another thing, if you didn't want to work on the daily time frame, let's just say you're working with the 4 hour, you could have just boxed price right here because technically this is a range as well. So we could have just took our tool, drew a nice box like this. It's not the best range, but price is clearly in some sort of formation. We have this nice fake out right here as well. Comes back in, has this nice push out, and again, waiting for that retracement to say, hey, I broke in structure, I'm ready to move on. So we could form a nice bullish continuation this morning, but we're waiting for that pullback entry. So I'll mark this green for now. We'll come back to it in the next 7 minutes. All right, was this a trade I took yesterday? Yes. So I think I deleted it, but basically, if I can spot it, I wanted to catch a bearish continuation. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick so we can talk about it. All right, so looking at this chart, guys, basically, it's very simple. I noticed that price had a nice push, and whenever you have a push in the market, it has to retrace just a little bit to have some sort of continuation. So price had a nice push throughout the zone, and then I noticed that price was nearing that zone for a nice pullback, and I wanted to catch the continuation. Now, I'm not sure if news might have messed up my trade. Maybe it did, but we had all this going on yesterday. Let me pull it up real quick. We had all this going on yesterday, October the 30th. It was right here. So BOJ outlook report, BOJ policy rate, monetary policy statement, and price just shot up. So luckily I did close and draw down though. It was about 10 pips. Not too crazy about it, but it happens. So that was the loss on the trade I sent in Discord. All right, on to the next. Euro USD. Okay, let's go ahead and delete all this right now. Or I could just keep it up, honestly. But on the daily time frame, notice how price is pushing up right now. Okay, cool. 4 hour, now that we know price is pushing up, we're looking at where price is at right now. Not sure why I have the zone marked up. I'm gonna delete it for now, but as you guys can see, we're in some nice bullish phase where price is pushing up, retracing, pushing up, retracing, which have structure indicating this is some sort of bullish trend. So if anything, we want to catch another pullback entry to have a nice continuation. That's something I see off the top of my head, knowing that whenever you're in a trend, you're looking for pullbacks, right? On the 30-minute, price did form another pullback right here. And if anything, I'd actually get back in at around here because price did wick off that newly formed support. Scaling in, you can see it clear as a day that there's some sort of bearish candle right here in between these consecutive candles. So if you're gonna put your new lines or support resistance after that push, you wouldn't wait till you have some sort of gap or wick. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this green as well. We'll come back to this in the next like few minutes. But Euro USD, we could try to catch some pullback entries or retracements. GA, I'm not paying too much attention to this morning. Let's go ahead and mark this red. And then here's a trade that I got in 10 minutes before the live. So basically, this is on GJ. Simply just trading gaps, guys. Noticing that price is making another touch. We have a strong level of resistance. If we do get a push and the trade decides to stop us out, we'd simply look for a retracement off that newly formed support if price decides to come into this range, right? So if we get stomped, we know that price is not going to hold. If a new candle forms above that newly formed support, we're going to ride it up to the next level of resistance. Simple as that. So this is the sell I'm in right now, guys, on GJ. Simply, again, just trading gaps. If price does fail, we know that it's not going to hold at this level. Pretty simple. Then on GU, I just did GA, right? Yeah, okay. On GU, simply watching price. I think I have an alert placed already. I do. All right, so price makes its way back up to around 12 to 101 or 02. I'm gonna look for sells simply because this is getting filled right now, which is perfect, right? When we talk about ranges, it's kind of filling this whole range, but I wanted to make this touch at this resistance level, right? To catch a nice push back down, because on the daily time frame, this could indicate that price is about to have a nice bearish continuation if we get that touch. Simply because we have structure also on the 4 hour. Well, it just looks more cleaner. You can clearly see that price is already having all these orders being taken. So yes, we did miss this break, but we can simply catch that nice push back down after we hit this nice resistance. So we have about 15 minutes. Do we have any news coming out? Okay, so we're just chilling. That new hourly candle just formed, so let's go ahead and check all these pairs again real quick. On the 1 hour, let's see what we see. Okay. Euro CAD is making its way into that zone, which is beautiful. We want price to near that level so that we have a nice tight stop loss. And then this is on Euro, I'm sorry, AUD USD. We're looking for that breakout. So we're just gonna let price do its thing and then check back in the next 15 minutes or so. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wait to see what price prints and then execute once price gets these levels. So I have everything on alerts as well, so I don't miss out on anything. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be chilling. How's the funding account going? Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. What I'll do, um, what I'll start doing at the end of every week, so on Friday or Thursday, I'll show weekly gains, weekly losses, stuff like that. Go over the account, the stats, the metrics, so you guys can see where I'm at. I'll do that on Thursday though. It's going pretty good. One thing I do appreciate is the new they don't give you a time limit, so you can take your time. I know last year you had 30 days. And then I had someone reach out to me on IG. They said they wanted me to look into a prop firm called, I think, GoFunded Trader. I think this is what it is. I'd have to check my DMs real quick. Give me 1 second. It is called GoFunded Trader. Yeah, is this it? GoFunded Trader. But I'm a little iffy about it. This isn't it. Goat funded trader. Is this it right here? Huh? If I can't pull it up on my monitor, I'll just give you guys info on it now. But basically, it's up to a 95% profit split. First payout on demand. No time limits. 85% profit split. 50K, 100K, 200K challenges. GoFunded Trader. But I think this was the one, if I'm not mistaken, someone, I think it was, what's his name? Daniel Savage. I think he created something like this, right? There's a lot of controversy. So I'm very observant, just being a little cautious when it comes to these prop firms. But yeah, someone reached out to me, was telling me about it, but it was one of these prop firms that I heard a lot about. I'm not sure if it was this one. You guys got to be careful, man. But right now, I'm only trading two accounts. So it's the funded account and it's my own personal. That's the only thing I'm trading right now. But I'll look into this new prop firm that this person wants me to take a look at. But we have about 8 more minutes, guys. And then look for some entries. But I wonder how everyone's week is so far. Again, I do apologize. I missed Monday, guys. I had to take care of something school related. But if you're just joining now, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning into the live. If you're watching post live, appreciate you as well. New videos are coming back this week, guys. Oh, live trading as well. Breakdowns. I'm going to be posting those on YouTube for my main account, not my funded account. So funded will be live. Everything else would be personal. All right, so let's EuroCAD. We have that alert. Sorry, guys. Euro, GBP. We did say we're waiting for that retracement, right? Price is retracing. But we just want to be careful because if anything, we want to get this huge fill to the top, right? So if anything, we want to wait to see if there's a closure above 87453. Show GBP JPY trade, okay. GJ, I'm currently in drawdown. Price does look like it is reacting off that resistance. Hopefully this is a fake out and it does continue to push down, but we have to wait in the next 20 minutes from what point you have taken, okay. So I took this trade 10 minutes before live only because I saw a good setup. It's currently at this resistance, so if you did want to hop in, you could, since it's still at this level. Plus, you'd have a better entry. But what I said was I was trading this simple gap. Notice how we have the strong resistance. If price does fail, I'll know that it wants to push back into this range, right? And then have some sort of retracement indicating that this is no longer valid. Because this is a simple setup that most people see in the market. When you have a lot of touches, right? Touch right here, touch right here. You have a strong level that price is reacting off of. So I'm simply waiting for price to react off of it and push down in case it wants to range some more, right? But if it does fail, two things could happen. It could either fake us out, grab all these orders that are pending, and then push down, or simply respect this level right now and just continue to push. So that is the trade I'm on GJ. A-Cash. And this is, I'm risking half. So. What I'll do, I'll just leave it up. Why not? We have 5 minutes. And then I explained the trade that I took yesterday, right? On euros, what was it? USD JPY. Okay, yeah. Well, hopefully that answered your question. For about 3 more minutes. You're welcome. Thank you. You too. So I really want to see what happens on the next 30-minute candle, guys. To see if we have a nice closure below. 15-minute won't really tell me too much, but hopefully price decides to stay well below that newly formed resistance to have a nice clean push back down around 183.40, which is, oh, I'm sorry, 183.216. That's the push we want. But we'll see what happens in the next minute. We want to see price close below, not above, guys, below. That's what we want to see. And if we do get a closure below, it's not too late to take this trade, by the way. If you guys are thinking about it, because I did hop in like 5 minutes before stream. So this is still valid. This is very much valid. Since price is literally at that level. If you guys are thinking about hopping in, but just trade with low risk for now, since it is the start of the morning. All right, we're gonna look at some other pairs and come back to this, or we'll wait for next minute. See what happens. All right, so price is doing its thing. We'll come back. Where is, no, we'll mark this red. Where's our, was it this? Nope. Okay, here we go. So price is nearing that level right now, which is perfect. If we do get that touch, we could get a potential entry on Euro CAD, which would be pretty good. Price is starting to push up off of that zone, which is good as well. We gotta mark this red and do all this. Okay, but yeah, the only trade I'm in right now, guys, is GJ. Anticipating a sell on Euro CAD at 7:30. We get another push. And then we're waiting for that retracement on AUDJPY. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be waiting and monitoring GJ. Do you guys have any pairs I'm going to analyze? Are you guys trading any of the pairs I'm trading this morning? Let me know if there's a pair I should analyze for you guys. That might help. Are you guys in GJ? You guys trading GJ this morning? Or are you waiting for the next 15-minute interval? If you guys did trade yesterday, let me know. What pairs did you hop into? Price is pushing up. We love to see it. Hopefully it continues to push up around 147679 and we look for some sells. Waiting on EU or GU. What are you waiting on? You said GU? For the sell? I have an alert placed right here as well. All right, let's see what GJ is doing. So GJ is pushing down, and we have news this morning, right? That was London. I missed London as well, guys. I apologize. My school schedule has been messing up my live streams. Not gonna lie to you guys. But I will be live London this Thursday, so it's all good. But Tuesdays are mainly the days you want to be up for London. I feel like Tuesdays you can find it's just more volatile from doing this for a few years. I've noticed that Tuesday is more volatile. But we do have news at 8:30 on CAD and USD. So if you're trading EU or GU, be cautious that we have employment cost index. And then we have more news on USD right here, 10 a.m. And later today, we have news at 5:45 NZD. So be cautious, my friend. Oh, the video from my other channel. So I made since you're here, I made a new channel in the Discord called Cap USD. Be all my videos from that channel, finance related documentaries, will be dropped here. So if you followed me from all that stuff, I will continue posting, but it's not gonna be IML content. I'm kind of done with like exposing people. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have time to focus on other people. I'd rather expose companies, like finance companies that are actually targeting people, you know? I'd rather do that type of content. So yeah, I dropped a video yesterday. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But that's the direction I'm going with that channel. Finance related scams rather than IML Academy people, because I don't really care. Or it's not that I don't care. It's just I don't have time to be in everyone's business. You know, people are still in the company. That's whatever. They'll find out eventually. Plus, I like doing videos where I actually have to research. Like I had to do a whole like 1 week of just research every day. Cash App, catch up scams, writing about it, producing it, all that stuff I enjoy doing rather than exposing people from a company they have no business being in. Thanks, man. Yeah, let me know if you like the video as well. Let me know. I love criticism. Hopefully it's the right direction. But with this channel, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna start posting this week. I'm doing live breakdowns again on my personal account because I haven't really posted my personal account for like a year, guys. I've been off radar, haven't really showed like profits, any of that stuff. I've been really low key, but I'm gonna start doing that this week, so you guys can see what my account's been looking like, where I'm at, progression wise, so that there's that element of transparency as well. So live streams are gonna be my funded accounts or funded account, and then Discord off stream is gonna be personal, and I'll make videos when I'm live trading on my personal account. I think that's the type of consistency I'm gonna get into. What type of videos I'm gonna start dropping again, like the live breakdowns before the move happens. Like for example, I'd be talking about this move and then watch it happen live for that interval of time that I'm trading, and then the title would be like, I made blah 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 in this amount of time period, or I made this amount of time. You guys get what I'm saying. For some reason I can't talk. But that type of content I'm gonna start pushing out on this channel again. And then of course we have the funding. So however long it takes me to beat this, I'm gonna make another documentary, but I'm just doing it live. That's the only difference. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our pairs. So what are we looking at? GJ. So we have about 5 minutes. GJ is starting to push down. Again, it's not too late to hop into this trade, guys, if you want to take it. What I would do is wait for that 30-minute closer below, because price is still fluctuating in between, but price is nearing my entry. So if you did want to hop in the trade, just trade with caution, because we do have news on GJ later today, and use low risk. This is a good setup. Nice and simple, guys. We also have another thing that I used to use. Don't use it so much, but if you go on your phone, and that's another reason why I keep on looking over here, guys, because my phone is right here. So I'm looking at messages from my chats. But if you go on MetaTrader 4 on your MetaTrader app, and you go to whatever pair you're trading. So in this example, GJ, you click on GJ. Well, that's trading view. I'm sorry. You got to go to your app. So you go to the pair you're trading on your MetaTrader app. You click on the pair where it says trade, chart, and details. You click on chart, and then it brings up your own mini chart, right? And the certain indicators that I use on here, sometimes they do help. Understanding that price or indicators lag behind price, that's fine. But what you can do is use those indicators to see if it's backing up the trade after the move happens. So on my chart, I have something called the RSI that I used to use all the time. I don't use it so much. I don't rely on it heavily as a confirmation, but I use it as some like sort of like backup. Like, okay, the move was pushing down because of this. Cool. So the RSI, I don't know if you guys can see that. This little blue area, it's basically telling me if price is overbought or oversold. If price is overbought, then I'm looking for sells. If price is oversold, then I'm looking for buys. In this scenario, price was overbought, right? You can see that was kind of in that range before pushing down. So that's just telling me that it's most likely selling because price was overbought or it was in some sort of overbought territory. So that's why I use the RSI sometimes. I don't use it all the time, but that's just why I have my chart up on my MetaTrader app. And I think I do have a video on my channel. I'm not sure. I think it's private. I'll have to see. But if you guys want a video like that, let me know. When it comes to like certain indicators that could be helpful, understanding that indicators lag behind price, there are some indicators that are still helpful. You know, I don't think indicators are bad in general. I think they can be helpful. So that's just that. We have about 2 minutes. Let's try to look for another entry. We know GJ is pushing down, which is great. Again, on gold, guys, what I want to see is either price nears around 1992 or 2007. Simple as that. It's in the middle, so I'm not touching it. I know a lot of people are trading on lower time frames to catch that move to that certain area, but I'd rather wait till price is at that area to catch a nice pivotal point for a buy or a sell. You don't want to follow price, you want to lead price. So we know we know what we're looking for on gold. Now we just wait. We're not going to try to force any type of entry setup. We see the play. Now we just execute once price nears that area. Simple as that. AUD, JPY, or USD, we're chilling. Again, looking for that retracement. I'll say watch price right around here. 827. Watch price. CAD, JPY, waiting for that pullback. We're going to go ahead and just mark this red. I'm not too worried on CAD, JPY, just because a lot happened from yesterday. Euro, AUD. We have this nice gap right here that needs to be filled. Okay, we can still look at this pair. And then Euro, CAD, we know what we're looking at. Euro, GBP is making this move right now. This is beautiful right here. Honestly, this is beautiful. Notice how price is pushing out of that zone, and now it's having that nice retracement to have a continuation. That's beautiful. But it's not the cleanest setup, only because this range is not really a perfect range. It's kind of choppy. Yes, we have a touch right here indicating some sort of force or resistance. We have a touch right here as well. It did have a break, and it did have a wick back into that range before pushing out. So a lot of people would have been stopped, but it is clearly having that nice push outside of that newly formed support, right? The only trade we're in right now is GJ. And Sonic, are you looking for sells on GU and EU? Oh, I'm not recording my stream. Oh, well. Yeah, but are you looking for sells on GU and EU? Waiting to see how it reacts when it hits structure like you. Got you. Okay, cool. So yeah, on GU, I'm simply waiting for price to near 1.22102 to catch a nice push. Price is reacting off a structure right now. Um, so we might have to wait to see something like this, right? It's gonna have another push, or we could catch this buy, be a bit more aggressive before we near that newly formed resistance or previous resistance. Because if anything, later on this week, we want to see price eventually come into this range, if it decides to, because we have a touch right here, touch right here, touch right here. So we have a strong level of said resistance. It has a nice push, and it comes back in. It forms some ranges below. Price is nearing back at that resistance level. So there's a lot of uh, what's the word? There's a lot of I guess structure. I don't know the word for it, but this is a strong level of resistance, right? So if anything, price is going to have a continuation nearing that level 1.22102 because price has to pull back just a little bit for it to have a continuation. We know this in a bullish trend, vice versa, a bearish trend. So if price nears that level, one, we look for sells because all this grabbed previous liquidity, but we also have all this traffic to be filled. So if anything, we look for one or two things. We look for a nice break, or we look for a nice retracement. Simple as that. But we'll see what we get this morning. Since price isn't too far away from that level, that's about 20 pips, so we could see something this morning. We also have news, so price can move pretty fast as well at around, I want to say 9 o'clock. So we'll just keep a good eye on it. We have about 10 more minutes before the next 15-minute candle. We'll see what we see. But someone asked last week about my links. All of my links should be working. I'm gonna double check as well. Website is back up. Discord is active. Telegram is active. The YouTube link. Okay, that's wrong. That's not right, guys. Hold on. All right, let me fix this real quick. Links are not fixed. I thought they were. Let me fix this real quick, guys. YouTube. This is all wrong. I don't use Fair Forex. I'm not promoting any of this stuff anymore. Damn. Let me fix this real quick, guys. It'll take 2 seconds. I really thought I had this fixed. Okay, so this should be the Alright, so it's here on YouTube. Like when I post a video, it would be there, but for some reason on my lives, it's not gonna update. So what I'll do is just copy this. Let's see if I can just paste it right here. Let's see what happens if I go to edits. And then if I paste all of this right here, it should work. Let's see. Discord, website, Telegram, broker, charts, member. Okay. Let me refresh the live real quick. Let's see if this works. Okay. It should be working now. If you refresh this page and look at the description, you click on any one of those links, they should be working. They should be working now. GJ is still nearing that entry, guys. If you want to hop in or think about it, I'll wait for that next hourly candle. Just to see what happens if we get a nice print below. This is on the 2 hour, so if anything, we'd go on the 1 hour. Sorry about that. See, we get a nice push below this level. I hope the Discord starts to pick up again. So many members, but nobody posting. Yeah, it's really on me too, honestly, because I haven't really been consistent. But I'm gonna be doing this almost every day now, Monday through Thursday. And I think what it is, most people in my Discord, they hop in just for the information and leave. What I might have to start doing, which is gonna suck, is just charge people, because the more serious I start taking this, I'm gonna be looking for serious people, right? Some people that actually want to make money. So what I'm gonna consider doing is making the Discord private, but people that are already in would have free access, and the people that are actually trying to start would have to pay for it. And that's just what it is, you know. Because the people that are actually in right now trying to learn, of course they're gonna get it for free, because you're in, you've been active. So why would I want to charge you? But people that are trying to like get in and stuff like that, I might have to start charging. Because if it's one thing I learned doing this for like 4 years now, like business wise, when you do stuff for free, no one really takes it serious, because they think it can be taught everywhere. They think it's free access, so I don't have to really pay too much attention about it. But when you charge people, I think it has to do with some sort of human psychology. When you charge people, people take it more serious because it's their money, right? So it's like, if you're paying for something, you're gonna take it serious. So that's what I might start doing, honestly, to get more serious people. I just might have to start charging. I think that's what it is. 'Cause what I've noticed, Discords that have like subscriptions, or they charge members, it has like a stronger foundation, because people are actually investing to that Discord. But channels that are free, you get some trolls, people that aren't really taking it serious, you know. So I might have to start charging, just to see if I attract more serious people. But we have about 20 minutes before we get that next candle. Again, I just want to see price close below, so we can get that nice continuation or nice push before we have news. And then we have all of the alerts marked up on our other pairs. We know what we're looking for. And now it's just a waiting game. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Questions could be about anything too. I'm only paying for something unless I know I use. Yep, 100%. I mean, that's like with anyone, right? With my subscriptions, I have stuff I'm paying for that I actually value, and the stuff that's free, I kind of just wash over it. Um, but I'm not gonna charge OD. Like, it's gonna be very, very cheap. I just want to experiment because I've never really charged people for anything. Now that I'm thinking about it, the only thing I've charged people for, doing this for 4 years, is signals. But everything else, I've been open about everything. You know, free access. People who have questions, they come to me. I respond to everybody. I put out free videos, free content. I don't really charge at all, but I might have to start doing that, especially after the whole funding thing. I might have to start charging. But all this stuff is free game for now. You know, like I send. If you guys are in right now, you want to know what the Discord is. Whole objective is to have traders in here help each other out. You know, you chat room, you have all these pairs that we analyze or that I analyze. I send out trades post stream. Then news if I'm off stream, if there's a big announcement, for example, NFP, I'll be in here. CNBC live streams, you get updates when I'm live, new videos. So it's just a hub to get updated on any SMA content, really. Wins, breakdowns. You know, I would do these weekly, guys. I'm bringing this back. Breakdowns on wins. These are my averages on my private account. And then I'd have losses as well. So it's not just all wins. We go over losses, back testing. Going to be bringing that back on Saturdays as well. Like, I'm really going to start pushing up content in the Discord. So I might have to start charging. We'll see. We will see. GJ is pushing down though. I rather look for sells on gold as well instead of buys, only because we know that we have multiple touches right here, right? And there is some liquidity being formed in the zone. I have it marked up as well. So sells from two areas, right? Right here, being that nice continuation, that push off of that previous resistance. Simply trading gaps like we are on GJ. Or if it does make its way back down to the support, I want to catch a nice break back down into range 1. That's what I want to see to our previous support. That's what I want to see on gold. So we're looking for sells regardless, either at this level right here at 2007, simply trading that gap, or if it makes its way back down to 1922 or 1992, trading a break. Yeah. So last week I did mention that. So basically, both. So two positions. So for example, if I'm trading 1%, I'd split those trades and make them half, so that I can have one at 1 to 2, one to 1 to 1, which is my break-even point. So yeah. So when I'm not doing that, if it's one position, I just go full 1%. But when I go half, I have two positions for 1-1 and a 1-2. 1-1 being that BE, break even point, 1-2 being TP2, right? So we have about 10 more minutes, 12 more minutes. We're going to see what happens. But we really want to see that candle close up below. Because although price is selling, yes, this is a nice bearish candle. It could, I don't want to jinx it, guys, but we really don't know. In the next 12 minutes, this could form into a bearish wick, right? We don't know yet. We have 10 minutes, but we need to see some sort of closure below. Excuse me. We have about 10 more minutes. And just keep you guys updated because I know I mentioned it last week. I am going to be moving this week as well, so background's going to be different. I think I'm moving Wednesday or Thursday, but I'm going to be out of town, so should be back. New environment next week. That's a good question. In my opinion, quarter four, this quarter. So September, October, November, December, right? Excuse me. Quarter four. Best time to trade. It's the most volatile. You get the best setups. Excuse me, guys. Especially before the holidays. And I would say quarter one. Quarter one. Worst trades, worst quarters of trade. Quarter two and quarter three. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to take some medicine. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. This cough, man. Not sick anymore. I don't think I have a cold. It's just this cough for some reason. It's not going away. But yeah, like I was saying, quarter four, September, October, November, December, the best months to trade in my opinion. Right before the holidays as well, so Christmas. Heading into quarter one, it's very chill, very relaxed. So you can see some good setups January, February, March, and then April heading into quarter two when it kind of starts to slow down because of the summertime. Picks back up around quarter three, but during the summer, I wouldn't recommend trading. I would recommend during the summer you learn and then prepare yourself for quarter four. So a lot of people that are trying to learn right now, um, it's kind of hard because a lot of people are kind of like, just hopping in trades, going in and out, and being really quick at what they already know. So what I would do is take the time to learn if you're trying to get into it during the summer, and then once quarter four arrives, you can actually start placing in some real trades. But if you have no experience, I wouldn't start trading quarter four. I just think it's the best to be like consistent, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree? You agree? Disagree? We'll be about 5 more minutes, and we're gonna see what's up with GJ in a second. I also have a PDF. I think it's in Discord. Let's see if I can find it. Pretty much tells you as well. Let's see. And that's another thing I might have to make this private as well because I have some stuff that costs money in here. Like this is for free. You guys get the whole Candlestick Bible, Naked Forex. But I remember having a PDF. All these concepts, right? Talks about everything. CHOCH, BOS, break of structure, liquidity. Okay, it's not in here. But even if you guys looked it up, like if you looked up best times to trade Forex. What are the best times, best months to trade Forex? The three worst months: summer, June, July, and particularly August. The four best months. See, look, it says it right here. Four best months: autumn, September, October, November, and December. Literally just said that, guys. The 5 good months: winter, spring. So, like I mentioned, January, February, March, April, May. It's pretty good. But the best months to trade: September, October, November, and December. Start December. End December, like when Christmas comes around, it starts to get really choppy. But yeah. 100%. We have about 4 minutes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But we're gonna look for some sort of entry on other pairs that we have marked up. Otherwise, we're just gonna be observing and spectating GJ. GU, although it's not reacting off of that level that we had marked up, it is reacting off of where it's at right now, which is fine because if it does come back to this gap right here or this zone, we could look for some sort of buy entry. But we do have news this morning on GU, so you want to trade with caution regardless. On the daily time frame, notice how price was pushing down. It is pushing up, but if anything, we want to have some sort of closure above or below this zone. So we could get a nice opening candle above this zone for a buy in the next few minutes, or we'll just wait to see what happens with news. And then we have news on Euro as well, so I'm pretty sure someone else is trading this morning on Euro USD. So again, you shouldn't be cautious. And what I would do is wait for a simple pullback entry because you have news as well. So although it is selling right now, I'm sorry, you said you're looking for sells, right? You said you didn't let me know if it was a buy or sell, but you're waiting for it to react off of structure. Okay, cool. So this being structure, right? If we have news and it comes back to around 1.06363, you could potentially look for another buy. The only problem is we don't know what's going to happen because of news, and we have this coming out in the next 30 minutes. So I just wait for that next 30-minute candle. All right, let's check GJ. All right, so on GJ, I think we're at the same spot. Price is pushing down, and we are about 9 pips away from BE. So we're gonna see what happens in the next minute. See if we can get a nice closure, and then we would move our stop loss to BE, making this a risk-free trade. About 10 pips away. Contact certain individuals, but the people that are rocking with me with like 2 people in here, you guys are gonna have a lot of free access to a lot of stuff. Because I might start doing like the Zoom calls on these lives so that you guys can actually talk to me and ask questions. And I'll start implementing that next month, really soon. All right. So price did close above. This is on GU. But again, we have news in the next 30 minutes, so I just wait. If I were you. Let me check chat real quick on Telegram. Make sure my people are good. Who the fuck is... Okay. All right, so on GU, what was I saying? So yeah, this would be a good point for buys, in my opinion. Look on the 4-hour, we do have this nice wick, which is kind of concerning, but we do have news. So if anything, I'm gonna wait for the next 30 minutes to see what happens. And as far as GJ, we're just gonna hold it through TP2. Price is around our break-even point. It's like 5 pips away. So we're gonna break even in a minute and then let price do its thing. I have 2 positions on this. So what I'll think about doing is just break even on one trade and let the other one ride out. But this is the only trade I've taken so far, guys. It's the only trade I'm in right now. And then we'll wait. I might extend this live till 9 o'clock to see what happens after news, because I am anticipating some sort of buy on GU. And then I want to see what happens on Euro USD. So I might just extend the live, guys. We'll see. We will see. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and post this real quick. We love to see it. We love to see it. And I just connected I just learned how to connect my monitor to the terminal. I just found that out, guys. I've been trading mobile for 4 years now. I don't know if that's kind of embarrassing. Just a fun fact. I've been trading mobile for 4 years, guys. I just found out how to connect it to my monitor. It's all good though. Because what I'm gonna get, apparently you guys can get like a device called Magic Keys, where basically instead of me trading from my phone, which I do, I would have a device to enter in on my account, so it'd be easier and quicker, so faster execution. And I'm getting that sometime this week. But it's highly recommended. Mobile trading is it's convenient when you're traveling, but when you're in a space where you can just trade on your monitors or your PC, try to connect it to the terminal. It's easier. So we have 10 more minutes. We're going to see what happens with the next 15-minute candle. Otherwise, I'm just going to be looking at GJ. If you guys have any pairs you want me to analyze, let me know. If you're trading any pairs this morning, also let me know. I'd be more than glad to analyze that pair as well. Any questions about anything, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm just chilling. So yeah, sticky keys. Thank you. I thought it was called magic keys, but it's called sticky keys. Definitely go look into that. I need that, guys. I need that. Need that for sure. You guys do anything for Halloween? Random question. It is Halloween, right? It's 31st. It is. Do you guys do anything for Halloween anymore? Is it still fun? Like, do you guys go outside, get candy and stuff like that? Go to parties? Okay. What I also want to see, since we're on the 4-hour, is a closure below on the 4-hour candle. Because like I said, guys, this candle is still in formation. If anything, it could, if it wanted to, push back up. It really could. But because we're kind of wicking off, it's telling me that it does want to sell. So if anything, If we get that nice closure below this resistance, we're in the clear to have a nice continuation for that sell. But we'll have to see in the next hour, right? So far, we only have this hourly candle closing below, which is good. We could get this nice BE, making this a risk-free trade, but only time can tell. And we are currently about 8 pips away. So we'll see. So far, so good. Anything could happen, though. Anything could happen. Nah, just chilling. Little sister going trick-or-treating. That's nice, yeah. That's nice. If you have siblings going trick-or-treating, that's good. Steal their candy when they get back, you know? Yeah, Halloween, I'm probably just going to chill today. Probably just go over some stuff. Get stuff set up for the webinars, the recap videos, YouTube videos. I mean, that's what my days are usually like, guys. I do this in the mornings, and I have this stream recorded, and so I try to find any clips, any good points that I said in the live stream, clip it up, post on Instagram, and make some videos as well, like custom-made videos where I sit down in my chair and talk about some concepts or break down a trade. I might start doing flip videos for my main account, and then I do homework, and after homework, I make more videos. I edit more videos for my other channels, and then it's either the gym or I relax and get ready for the next morning. That's literally my day, Monday through Thursday. So we have about 5 more minutes. I do apologize if I'm a little bit quiet, guys. I'm on my phone looking at messages from other traders that are in these chats or in my chat, making sure they're good to go. GJ. So some people did hop into GJ. Okay, cool. Maybe about 5 more minutes, and then we'll see if we can find any more setups on the other pairs that I have marked. Otherwise, I'm only in GJ, guys, okay? And I might stay longer to see what happens on news. I might just stay longer, guys. Are your friends traders too? Just you? Like in real life, near me? No, I don't have any traders that are near me. I did, but they stopped trading. They quit. They gave up, if I'm being honest. And it happened, but I had the question, do you want to quit with them or continue going by yourself? And I said, fuck it, I'll just go by myself. So I don't have a lot of trader friends near me, but online, not really as well. Only because in this industry, you really just want to focus on yourself, guys. Just because if you worry about other people 24/7, you get up in everyone's business, you're gonna be caught up in the mix with the trading drama and all this other stuff that can be avoided. That's another reason why I stopped making like the exposed videos, because I don't really have time to be focusing on other people. And then when you do that in this industry, when you do that, like you realize that you're focusing too much on them and not yourself, and then you start to fall back, right? So to answer your question, I kind of just went on a rant. I don't really have a lot of trader friends. If I do, it's strictly just business, like me just texting them to see if they're good with trading, like to see if they see anything on this pair that I'm trading this morning. Like, you guys are my trading friends, if that makes sense. I would consider you guys as my trading friends, especially if you're in the Discord. But other than that, like, I don't really have people I talk to about trading. It's real with you. We have about 2 more minutes, guys. Again, I do apologize if it's a little bit quiet. I'm on my phone right now. So just give me a second. Damn. Okay. And that's another thing as well. In this industry, we have about a minute. In this industry, like when you first start out, it's great to have trading friends, you know. But you'll start to notice who really wants to take it serious and who doesn't. So over the course of time, some of your friends are going to start disappearing because they kind of quit, and it's hard to be friends with them still and talk about trading since you're still obsessed with trading. You still want to continue doing it, and their heart isn't really in it. So you'll have these conversations with them, and it's kind of like kind of dead because that energy that you're giving to that person, it's not there on their side because they kind of quit. They don't see the point of it. So when you first start out, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of friends, like trading friends, but like over the course of time, you'll see who actually wants to take it serious and who just wanted like to be in there for the whole phenomenon and then leave once you realize it's actually pretty challenging. You got to be consistent, disciplined. There's a lot into it. You know, That's just my 2 cents. It's 8:15. Let's see if we see anything else on these other pairs. So gold is still in the mix. We want to see if it's going to catch this nice point back up to 207 or to 1992. So we'll keep that on the lookout for this morning, and we might see a push this week, like at the end of the week. So I'm gonna keep that marked orange for now. AUD USD kind of moving slow. AUD JPY did push out. Looking for that retracement, not quite there yet. Euro USD, Euro AUD is doing its thing. Euro CAD's almost there, not quite. We have an alert play still, which is perfect. Euro GBP did react off of that newly formed support. It's pushing up. Euro JPY, Euro USD started to push down just a little bit, kind of in the same spot that it was. GBP AUD is doing its thing. GJ is almost at that break-even point. Now we do have, let's see, 30-minute. We do have news, but it's not on GJ. It's on USD, right? We'll check in a second. But price is nearing TP1, which is great. GU, oh, look at that, guys. On 30-minute, we have this nice candle forming above. I think we already talked about this, so it is pushing up right now, which is good. Only thing is we have news in the next, 15 minutes, so we'll have to see what happens. But for now, we're only in GJ. Got 10 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just chilling, watching price. Let's see what we're working with right here. Okay. Go and post this. But yeah, has anyone else heard of Goat Funded Trader? Please let me know if you heard of this prop firm. Goat Funded Trader.
This is liquidity over here. What is? If I go above, this range is considered liquidity as well. Alright? This week is liquidity as well. I see. This is liquidity over here. What is? If I go above, this range is considered liquidity. This week
Yeah, they reached out to me. They want me to work with them. But I'm a little skeptical because when it comes to any type of like deals in this industry that people like when people reach out to you, if you ever consider branding about trading, you start your own little thing, and people start reaching out to you, it's one or two reasons, right? One reason, they know that you're good at visually being appealing online, and you're good at marketing, and they see that, so they want to basically use you to promote their stuff. Or two, it's because they notice that you're really good at trading, and they want to see if you have what it takes to work with them. But it's usually the first reason. They want to use you because you're good at marketing and stuff like that. But that's just business, right? People reach out to other people because they realize they have skills they don't have, so that they can use their talents to promote whatever they have going on. Go Funded or Goat Funded. It is called Goat Funded, like the animal goat. I have no prior knowledge on it, but I think I've heard of something like this. This is the account. They have like 21K followers. I'm a little skeptical. Skeptical. I think that's how you say it. Just because I've never heard of this prop firm, So I'll do research on it, but they want me to work with them. Yeah, I don't know. About 8 pips away from TP1. And my only issue is like when I look it up too online, it's not I don't even think they have a website. Let me see. So I don't even think they have a website. Oh, they do have a website. Okay. All right, let's see. Y'all want to check it out real quick? I can pull it up. It is called www. Let's see. I'm not even. What the hell? Whoa. Okay. www. Goat funded trader.com. All right, let's see. Your success is our goal. Goat funded trader. Become the greatest funded trader of all time. Our prop trading firm offers up to 800K in funded SIM. Get your first payout on demand. No minimum trading days are required. No time limit available. Okay. Profit split up to 95%. No minimum stimulated. Auto close. Funded on the first payout. Okay. And they have a program. Growing active community. News trading allowed. So they allow you to trade metals, indices, and stocks. Pricing. Let's see. All right, so here are all their phases. Let's see. What's the 100K like? 100K is 515, not bad. Around the same price. So phase 1, you only need to make 8%. Okay. Daily drawdown is 5%. Maximum drawdown is 8%. Trading period, no time limit. Leverage up to 1 to 100. Okay. Profit split in A. Phase 2, 5%, same as FTMO. Up to 100. Okay. So the main difference is that phase 1, right? Phase 1, all you need to make is 8% instead of 10. No, they want me to actually like work with them though. So, not necessarily me taking the challenge. They actually want me to like work with them. We'll see though. We'll see. We will see, because right now I'm not focused on anybody but myself, or no company but myself. But I'll do more research later today, just because this doesn't look bad, right? 8%. I mean, phase 2 is the same, and they said you have a higher payout, so this might be legit. I said do more research, just because anyone can make something like this and say it is legit. I need to see some actual proof that people are making profits. Live stimulated account. So you have a classic challenge as well, 7%. But it goes all the way up to 200K, which isn't too bad. Minimum is 5K, and this is what, like you said, $50. I could do this. Yeah, I could. We'll see. I will keep this bookmarked. I think this is the one I heard about. I heard some bad things about this one. I think this is the one. Goat funded. All right, enough of that though. So price is pushing up. We'll see what happens in the next 2 minutes. Let's see on Euro USD. Or was it GU? Yeah, GU price also pushing up. And notice how they're kind of moving similar, which is my worry. But hopefully price decides to push down a little bit more so we hit that BE point. So we can turn into the risk-free trade. Yeah, but 8% isn't bad, honestly. 8%, phase one. That's really not bad. And boom. Oh, wait, that was a different alert. Okay. We'll just wait for this one. Get a few more seconds. It said AUD JPY, something is crossing. Oh, okay. It's all good. We'll come back to that. Okay. This is around 20 pips. I'm gonna go ahead and break even on GJ just because it's right there. So I'm simply moving my stop loss to entry, guys. Or are we about to get it right now? Let's see. It's literally right there. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop loss to entry just because it's pretty much there already. So stop loss. Let's go ahead and move that bad boy to 83662. And I did send this in Discord as well. So let me go ahead and update this. Copy link. Let's go to GJ. And then, all right, so we just got the alert now, right? So BE, this is TP1, so I'm gonna say TP1 hit. And that's a win. I'm gonna say TP1 smacked. And then parentheses to BE. So Discord's updated. And then what we wanna do now is place this alert right here. Trade is closed, and then we have another alert right here for TP2. Go to update OBS real quick. That's a win. And let me go ahead and document all this real quick. Take a screenshot. Okay. All right. So that's GJ. We have about 20 more minutes before news. Sorry, guys. I'm just texting my chat real quick. Let's see where we're at on personal. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah. Price is melting. Price is melting. Let's go. Let me go personal. If you're in this trade, I would break even. Me personally, making this a risk-free trade. If you're not in this trade, I'd wait for that retracement. But if you did take this trade, good on you. Make sure you move your stop loss to break even so it's risk-free. Otherwise, you're waiting for TP2, right? 30-minute, we didn't get a nice closure. 1 hour, we get our closure. 2 hour, did we get that closure? Not yet. We have 20 minutes. We could. That would be really good this morning as well, but we're just going to ride this out to TP2. I did not forget about Euro USD or GBP USD. We will check back in the next couple of minutes before we have news at 9 o'clock, right? And we have news now, so price doing its thing, fluctuating. Okay. So we do have news going on right now, which I wasn't really paying attention. Price is reacting off of that newly formed support, which was what we wanted to see. But we're going to wait till that exhaust happens in around 30 minutes or 20 minutes to see if we can find any entries. Again, if you're trading any pairs of CAD or USD, just trade with caution because there is news going on right now. And I will extend this live for the next couple of minutes just to see what happens. Otherwise, we're going to end and come back tomorrow. Again, guys, I'm just looking at my phone. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Sorry. Damn, did I already post? I did, didn't I? I did. Well, it's all good. It is all good. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. We have 20 minutes before live ends. Only trade I took this morning, guys, was on GJ. All right. Let's see what's going on here. It's about 15 pips away from TP2. 20 pips. Now, if you have two positions, you can close in profit if you want and let the other one hold in case it does hit BE and you want some sort of profit. I would close and let the other one just ride out to TP2. That's what I would do. What was your biggest win-losing streak? I believe my biggest winning streak was sometime, I think it was a year ago during quarter two. It was the month of May. I remember this specifically. I had a winning week where I didn't lose any trades, and then that following weekend was another two trades that I won. I remember this so specifically for some reason, and I called my mentor. I was like, "Oh my god, like, look at this!" And I showed him my history, and it was all blue. That was one of the best feelings, but that was last year. My biggest losing streak. Biggest losing streak. I don't know. I really don't know. I would say it had to be during the summer. It had to be during the summer, I would say. That would make the most sense, right? But I remember my biggest win, for sure. I think that's what happens. Like when you're trading in general, I feel like a lot of people know how to trade. But it's when you have those losing streaks, people aren't really used to, because you're gonna have your losing streaks, you're gonna have your winning streaks. Regardless, you're gonna have some really bad weeks, even some bad months. It's gonna happen. But if you're managing your risk, you should be. I mean, you should be good. I mean, I think the whole objective of trading is learning how to manage your account and learning how to actually like keep your account alive instead of blowing it, right? So I think another thing too, most people need to start doing is holding their trades. Like for example, in this one, GJ, I hopped in this trade 5 minutes before the live, guys, and now it's currently in profit. But let's say if I got scared because like price was retracing a little bit. Let's go over here. Like if I got scared over here and I hopped out because I know his price was going above, I would have missed this whole move where price is currently at. So I think holding your trades builds character. Like when you place a trade, it's really about understanding why you hopped in and then understanding the aftermath, in my opinion. So even if this trade's hit our BE, then it's all good. It's risk free. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But TB1 was hit. About 14 minutes though, and then I'm gonna end the live. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, it's gonna be rinse and repeat tomorrow. We're about 10 more minutes. You guys have any questions, let me know. Wow, look at Euro. So Euro did decide to sell and push back into this range. Let's see what happened on GU. Yep. Price is pushing down. So on Euro, what I would do is wait to see if price nears 1.05970 at that previous support. Let's go on the 2-hour real quick, see what we see. Or it could have a minor retracement to that 50% level right here, right? If we want to catch some sort of bullish continuation. So around this area, you're either waiting for that 50% for that continuation or that full 100. But we have 9 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Did my stream just lag? Hold on. I think my stream just froze for a second. Hopefully it's still back. Sorry about that, guys. But as I was saying, on your USD, you're either waiting for that 50% or 100 to catch a nice continuation off of news. So scaling on the 1 hour, I would wait for price to near around 1.06196. What's up, Sage? What's up? What's up? So Sage, this morning we were only in one trade, which is GJ. We have about 6 more minutes before the live ends. I extended it because I wanted to see what would happen after news. After news, we got this nice push on USD and on this other USD pair on GU and EU. Simply on EU, I'm waiting for that nice retracement to catch that continuation post news. So I'm extending this live just to give the play. So when I leave, you guys could capitalize on this move as well. Basically, when price hits this newly formed support, I want to catch this nice continuation. We have past structure indicating that this could be a nice bullish continuation. And price is what? Only a few pips away. So that'll be a nice spot to enter in. And then GJ, we're waiting for TP2 to get smacked. TP1 was already hit. We're now at break even. So if price does decide to come back a little bit and stop us out, we lose nothing. I'm gonna send this setup in the Discord as well, just in case you guys want to hop in. Something like this. This on your USD. We have about 3 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is on Euro. Yep. Happening now on USD and CAD. And then we have NZD at 5:45 later today. And then Friday we have NFP. I might go live for that. We'll see, because I'm gonna be out of town. We will see. Have you entered any funded account competition? No. I have not. But all right, I'm gonna wrap the stream up. Appreciate everyone that hopped in. If you hopped in, hopped out, appreciate you. If you're watching this post stream, also appreciate you. Shout out to Sonic, A Cash, A Cat Hat, and Sage for joining this morning. Hope you guys have a good morning. And I will leave any post trades later today in the Discord and recap on GJ first thing tomorrow morning. All right. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Until next time, I'm out.